this works or not. Okay. I think we may be getting audio now. Are we getting audio? Yeah, okay. I think we're back in business, I hope. Alright, I'm going to trying to look at my iPad. It looks like the stream's coming in fine there. Like fly now. So yeah, I got a new rig. I got a Alienware R7 Aurora. I wanted to get up and running as quick as possible, especially with work schedule and everything. And I got to tell you, right out of the freaking box, wonderful. Everything worked first time, first power on. Took me 5 seconds to set this thing up. It was really great. Everything is running perfectly. The packing was awesome. I haven't had to do anything. So it's a 8th generation i7 8700K Intel. Water cooled, 850 watt power supply, NVIDIA GTX or whatever 1080 Ti, 32 megs of RAM, 2 terabyte M.2 SSD. Anyways, excellent. I just got everything installed, key commands set back up. And as you can tell, I also got the 34-inch, just a 2K monitor. I thought that was all I needed. And it is awesome, the 34-inch curved Alienware. As you can tell, that screen size is really stretched out. And I mean, what a difference. Frame rates, a noticeable jump, but overall, obviously, things are a lot smoother. I'm also running Lasso, and I saw this off of my license is activated. I bought this. I don't know why it's giving me that message. So I saw this on Chili Stream and thought I would try it out by setting P3D across the other cores, not Core 0, Core 1. I don't know if that is actually helping me out any. I mean, you can tell it's spread it out, but it's not. Prepare 3D is hardly using anything anyways on this processor, so I don't know the overall effect is. Go align the IRSs while we're here and start getting this ready to go. If you're in the stream, please let me know if everything is coming through fine. Try to check the stream health here real quick. So thanks for tuning in and bearing with me. I know it's been a little bit, obviously trying to get all the add-ons set up. So stream health is not great. But it looks okay on on the iPad. So hopefully this is coming through okay. We can check Twitch. So I'm multi-streaming obviously to YouTube and Twitch. So it I don't see. It looks a little fuzzy on Twitch. Hopefully it's not coming in fuzzy on your guys' end. Let me pop this open the full screen on here. He was obviously trying to get everything set back up. Um, 738 ACHA. All right, let's jump back into the sim and make sure we're not spawning over anybody. So we're getting like hovering in the sometimes in the 60s on frames. Uh, really little clicky there. That might be due to restream, but overall I think pretty smooth. Um, Gonna need to go to Las Vegas for MX recovery. Seriously, did we get an AOG again, or are you just messing around? Oh my god. That's funny. Hopefully everything's going good in flight control back at work, guys. Uh, so anyways, you can see that this one, I believe, is prepared 3D. Still not utilizing a whole lot on the PC. I think everything's smooth. For some reason, it's a little more fuzzier now. We'll run with this and keep tweaking. Let's go grab a dispatch. I'm going to need to download, obviously, the charts now because I had to reset this up. So dispatch should be fairly straightforward again. I'm hopefully we got the weights. I think I got the weights all set up the way they're supposed to be. We'll find that out. So let's. First thing I want to do is set up payload. And before we do that, we're going to need to add a flight. I'm not sure what AAL545. Yeah, okay. Phoenix to Denver scheduled service. It's 1930Z right now, roughly. We'll try for a 2015 off time. It should be in about an hour and 50 up. I don't think it'll take that long. 838NN, it's a one world livery. And we'll need to take a look at weather here. So 2705, 10 miles and clear, pretty much severe clear. It will be a 26 departure. Denver is going to be in west flow at 7 knots. I think we can go ahead and be south flow, consider winds calm. Usually it's 5 knots and below. Um, so we'll just plan for a, so from 23, the 2 hours, 20:30, 21:30. We'll just plan 1/6 left, just in case. We'll just go with 110 packs, and that ZFW matches 113.9, what we're used to. So I remember that number well. That should be fine. We should be default set to U.S. domestic. We'll take 30 minutes contingency. Nothing's MEL'd or CDL'd on the aircraft, so we should be good there. And we'll go find the route. There's a local RNAV here, Silo 4. We'll double check. Oh, you're off today. Okay, cool, Shane. That's right, I forgot. Guess I should have paid attention last night when you said you were off. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, Silo 4 is not RNAV. So let's. Isn't it Yote or something changed here? Let's look at these DPs. Oh, that's new. Eclipse 1. Weird. That's obviously going south, but I'm just looking at these 4P. These all get renamed. Goes out Albuquerque. Firebird 1. Keens. Interesting. Broke 1. Goes out Albuquerque. Yeah, look at these. Oh, that's called the Merville now? So, 2.6. And we got Quakey. Goes out Cartel. Oh, interesting. And Zepper. Okay, so looks like it's the Merville 1. And we recognize JARPA, obviously. Rate out her view. Let's just double check. Keen's Firebird. And Broke. Okay. Alright, so we'll load up the Merville, huh? Okay. And we'll take that out JARPA. Ladora 2, yep, looks about right. At Ure, that's what we normally do. So JARPA Ure, you can see the light yellow is our Great Circle. And this is obviously our flight planned route. So we can go ahead and apply that. I think I hear somebody. Another aircraft? Yeah. An RJ, they're just taxied right in. I don't have model matching, unfortunately, because these guys are, if they're using a SkyWest call sign or a Mesa call sign, it's not going to plug. So I'm not sure what the fix is for that right off. Anyways, it's okay. We'll just go with Colorless Springs is our alternate. Compute this. We'll run takeoff data. Release fuel is going to be 14,911. Hey Drew, Tim, thanks for tuning in. If you could give me an idea how the stream looks on this new rig, and as I don't think we're not streaming in 2K, but you're gonna notice the monitor size looks a little bit different. So, flaps 5 departure 25 feet. I just got to make sure all this is set. 838NN is an 800 CF. We'll calculate that, and we'll come up with a 45C D rate. That should be fine. So those margins, we should be off in 4425. That's fine. We can apply that. So we're going to double D rate at 45C. That's our assumed temp. That should give us 132, 134, 137. We can pull landing data now. Full flaps, 1.6 left is all working there. Denver's going to be dry, no anti-ice air conditioning on. We'll calculate this. We'll take max auto brake just because hopefully I don't float, but that gives us a margin of just under 8,000. Our landing distance should be 4059. Now we can apply that. Here's our engine out. It's going to be 12 DME and the 306 radial FQF on nav aids 116.3, 306 the inbound. So that should be fine there. We'll update the flight plan with the new performance data. And we can release this. We'll send this to TOPCAT for payload information. And so it'll pull 838NN. We'll make sure all that's right. Fuel on board is 14,911. That's our release fuel. 113,190. Our zero fuel 8 matches our dispatch papers. And is there somebody else coming in too? Oh, he's taking off. All right. That looks good. Where are we at here? TOPCAT. So Springs is our alternate. Baggage 2640. We got 110 on board. Everything's in pounds. That's right. That should give us this 24.2 Mac for 4.7 up on the trim. Payload's going to be 8 in first, 102 in coach. Argo's 1264 and 1376 in the back. We'll go ahead and take that and look at our charts where we should be all set there. Alright guys, give me just a second, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I just had to get rid of the rest of that coffee. I also got the Astra A50 gaming headset. I really like it. It has side tone. I love side tone, so I can hear what the hell I'm saying. I think we're ready to file up now. We've got all the TOPCAT stuff. We can go over to Vatsim and file up here. So we're 738 slant Lima. That's right. We're going to have 390 for the cruise. Hour 19 up as the crow flies. C Performance American is our operator. And RNAVD, so we're good there. 215 in the field. Should be able to. We are filed on Vatsim. I think I've got VatSpy loaded up here somewhere. I'll take a look around the world right quick. Hey, Storm Aurora, thanks for joining. So there's no ATC online right now. So 5047 was the one I think I just left to MCI. On Phoenix MCI. Wonder why that's not. Yeah, that's showing up there. So we should pop on here. It hasn't picked us up yet. We'll just refresh. There we go. So we're picked up here on the departures board. And it should pick up the fact that we are going to Denver here. There we go. So we're all up on the board there. We'll go back to map. And it'll should pick up that here in just a few seconds. Anyways, we're not going to waste time there. We need to export this to the aircraft now. We'll make sure we've got NGX P3D selected there, and we should be good to go. It'll turn green. And we have a dispatch. I'm going to go back to OFP right quick, write down those V speeds. So 32, 34, and 37. 132, 134, 137. Reason being is I just want to make sure those numbers are going to match PMDG. I'm not trying to reverse engineer the numbers, but I know weights are weights, but it's nice to have those ahead of time. Make sure you put your performance data in correctly in dispatch. Otherwise, there's no reason to even use it. So here we go. We'll be at. We're going to go up at 390. And great circle distance is 524. We're flight plan for 560, giving us an air distance of 526. Average tailwind component is going to be 26 knots. One other thing we want to do is grab descent forecasts. So in the in this format, it's giving us ISA +1. We'll go into active sky and get those actual temps there. But anyways, the winds at top of climb are going to be 241 at 40. We'll need that. And for our descent forecast, 370 is going to be 234 at 33. 300, we'll take that as next. 245 at 28, and 220, 252 at 15, or 252 at 18. That'll work there. We'll jump into active sky, and we'll put in. This isn't the 777, so I'll have to put that in this flight plan ourselves. And Kden, alternate springs 390. Did that not take in? Okay, that's fine. We can leave that there. We'll just select this. and go to the briefing. All right, so top of climb here. Uh, line alternate PC. So minus 55. Okay, map. Sure why it zoomed out there. I haven't had a chance to recenter. Bravo Whiskey, no, not going to Vegas this year for Flight Sim Expo, I assume. Um, it really looks like it's going to be a lot of fun for those that are going, though, and pretty much everybody in the world's going to be there. So, uh, so hopefully everybody will have a good time out there. I'm looking forward to seeing all the streams, all the news, and all that good stuff. I noticed Nightbot, or not Nightbot, but Streamlabs has not joined. Um, I actually set up the Streamlabs. Well, it's working the fact that it's picking up chat, but I'm not sure why the timers aren't working there. It should have my PC specs come up in there. Game I'm playing and all that. But sometimes this crap works, sometimes it doesn't, I guess. In any case, we're also connected up to Project Fly, of course. I'll throw on Sim Connect and we'll see the gate here. Here's us here. I think we're at Alpha 13. So. Oh yeah, got the Satcom, man. You know it. ETOPS too. I max that bad boy out. I got all. I go with all the options, man. On much as I can get. So yeah, we got the dual bats, all that good stuff. All right, so we're probably gonna miss our off time, but you know what? We're having fun. We're not in a hurry, so probably time to program up and get ready to get going here. So release fuel we said was 14.911. I love this this frickin' 34-inch curve screen. I hope the stream is coming in. Oh, there it goes. I hope the stream is coming in okay for you guys. Make sure you let me know if something's amiss. On that. We said we're at 8 and 102, right? This mouse, Alienware mouse too, I'm having to get used to. Nice, but it's awfully big. What else do we say? 1264 cargo, or not cargo, but yeah, or bags / cargo, whatever you want. 1376. Thanks, Storm. All right, so we've got payload here. Let's jump in the FMC, and so we're 737-800 winglets. We're 26K rated. We'll double derate that here in just a second. Iraq 1806 is up in current through from 24 May at least through 20 June of 18. Our op program is good here. Ready to pause in it for Phoenix. Been waiting patiently on us. There we go. So our GPSs are not really in agreement there. Oh, there we go. 111.60. It just caught. All right, we're perfectly aligned there. We'll take the left side GPS and set that as the IRS position. There we go. Brings everything up. We can go in for the route. And we should have a company route waiting for us. Phoenix to Denver 2. Yep. We can execute and activate that. We say we're going to do 2-6 departure. We're going to scoot off of, there's no ATC online, so we don't have to worry about 2-5 right, having to taxi Romeo there. So we'll just take a convenient little shortcut. We'll tell ATC we're American 545. We can execute that. Our alternate we said was going to be the Springs. If we have to go, we'll take that via Mist, more than likely. And should have 2-6 set up there. We said we're going with the Mirabelle 1 now, out DARPA. And execute that. Arriving Denver at 1-6 left. I believe we normally take that at Haley or Kipper. Let's jump into the. For some reason I keep forgetting that. We probably need a new chart index for Denver, so it's a good time to download that. Well, I'm watching it on my iPad, and it just looks like it's stretched out and. Come on, download them charts. There we go. We'll probably just ILS 1-6 left will be fine. Haley is what we want to take that at. Or that's the transition anyways. And let me jump back into here. Did we say the Ladora? Yeah, Ladora from Ore. Ore. Alright, it doesn't get more straightforward than this, so we'll really just jump through 230 Zydog at or above 5,000. I just want to double check, and because we haven't done this before, I want to double check nav data is matching up. Obviously, you should do this anyways, no matter what. We're simming. Sometimes we take shortcuts, but we should always check and make sure these crossing restrictions and everything are as published. So so at Zydog max 230 at or above 5. Her view. No, it's that runway heading 258 at or above 1635. So 258 on the heading wants us off the extended center line after that 260. To her view. Pretty much going to be unrestricted or as directed by ATC out Oxygen, Xylub, Merbil, and Yotes. Let's look at that again. 230 at or above 165. Yep. So we want to go ahead and select 258 on the heading. Or first of all, no ATC. Let's just dial up to 390. There's another RJ. I wish we could figure out something on Vatsim to get these. I think they ought to file with their operator as the call sign and as the airline code for who they're flying for. I think that would solve model matching. That's just my thoughts. So don't forget we're on an RNAV departure. We don't need to set that course heading either. 390, would we say 258 on the heading? On the initial heading anyway. And we'll get V-speeds here in just a second. So let's jump back down to the FMC, make sure we don't have any discontinuities. We do, so JARPA to AURORA. Make sure we filed, yep, direct. All right, that'll work. Then vectors after LoDORA to Kaylee. One thing I like to do now is go back and audit the route. So we'll go into plan mode. I'll pop out the ND for you. So, whoa, so you guys can see. One bad thing, oops, sorry about that. One bad thing on this widescreen is now I have to kind of fix these up so they don't look too skewed. Whoops, god dang it. This is a lot easier to roll now, I can tell you that much. So we'll go back to the first leg here. So that's all set there. Autopilot's anticipating that pretty good. I was a little bit worried I might be too fast to take that flyby. If I have to speed intervene to do that, I can do that. What I don't like, sometimes it happens going the eastbound, it'll overshoot, and then you have to kind of come back in. So we'll watch that. If we have to speed intervene, we can always do that. So Xylib, Rawa. Actually, while we're here, let's just put on all the data, because it's not going to do us any good to audit the route if we don't know the data. So here, that at or above 5, that's good, that's perfect. There's Larks, at or below 190, 170 and above at Larks, 160 and below at Beat Bend. Ski is going to be 140 hard, LoDORA 140 or 130 hard there. I don't, I don't think that's right. Let's go audit the LoDORA, because we may be opposite direction. That we don't want. We don't want to be crossing over. We want to go up the front range. So there should be a corresponding star. Peaks is what we want. So, I thought something was odd there. This won't take long. So Peaks 3. I'm going to want to refile. And we'll apply that. Peaks 3. Yeah, Peaks 3, 390. An easy enough fix. Okay, there we go. Mirabel 1 JARPA direct OA3 or Peaks 3 URE. Good enough. Good thing somebody was paying attention, huh? Surely wasn't me when I flight planned that. No worries, Peaks 3. URE. So you can see it's going to bring us back to where we want. And let's just go clear out any JARPA discontinuities. And we can execute that. So now we're not going to be crossing over departing traffic if they're in South Flow. So Hime, Kaylee, Hime's vectors to Kaylee. And that's perfect right there. So we are good to go there. We're done auditing. We can go back into map mode. We're ready to perfin it now. Our default CI, I think, is 25, isn't that right? Yeah, I'm a freaking idiot. I think I set it here in this aircraft in Delta, but I didn't set it in the other one. Let me just edit and make sure. No, I didn't. Anyways, I wrote this down. Default CI, I believe, is 25. So what I'm going to do is save that on both aircraft real quick. We'll still have enough fuel, I remember, from... So this will all be good to go next time we're ready to go. So you can tell it says CI 25. We'll recompute. Yeah, re-release. Release fuel's now 15,388. We're going to need that. 15,388. That should give us a ZFW still planned at 113,190. So that's fine there. So before we perfin it, let's go add in the new release fuel of 15,388. Alright, so that may change slightly. Cruise out at 390. And our CI is 25. FAR reserves are 3.4. That's usually normal. So 113.2. That's a little off. So I've got some weight slightly off somewhere. 113.9 is what we dispatched for, but that's going to be close enough for now. We're going to double derate at 45C. And that gives us a climb out of climb 192.5 should be bugged for target thrust. Flaps 5, 134, changed slightly, but RV speeds, but that'll work there. So we're going to bug up 138 in the speed window. I should have done this page 2 before. Sorry about that, guys. Whoops. Now's a good time to check and make sure network weather matches up with what our dispatch weather is from Active Sky. 270 at 5. And we can look at that. The winds have changed slightly. Okay. 330 at 6, so we must have had a wind change. 1851Z. $1937Z. Why is that backward? It's not pulling. That's an extremely late METAR. All right, so we're gonna take 330 at 6. Since this is the weather that's in the sim, no slope. We're gonna do an NDAP 1 departure. So we're gonna acceleration height. We'll pitch over at 1500 to go through flat through traction. Thrust reduction to fly quietly at 3000, and our engine out will be 800 as default. If you notice, takeoff speeds were deleted. We'll just go back and up select those. Still 138. So we're all set there. We're ready to go. Perfinet is complete. Now we can go take off ref here. We can return back to the menu. And we'll put the FO on the legs page. Rim up for 4.94. I believe that's what we had in TOPCAT. Do that while we're here. Next thing we can do is load up with GSX so we can start boarding. And we're gonna have to jack with the doors, obviously. I think. No? Did it remember the new update? Remember the? No, it didn't. Open cargo. I want to make sure. Audio, okay. Hopefully those will, GSX will go back on there. I forgot to set sound on that. The GSX is going to load up. Anyways, flight directors can come on now, both sides. LNAV and VNAV can be armed. Auto throttle can be armed. FO's EFIS is set up. 2985 is the altimeter. We'll double check and make sure at least that's right. 2986. I'll set up the FO's EFIS now. I hit waypoints by mistake. Yeah. Alright, he's all set up there. 2200s are my default squawk. 22.8 on the radio for Vatsim Unicom. It's much smoother, I can tell. Really nice. Weather and turbulence selected up there. Auto brake RTO, everything set. So E-rate 245C is selected. LNAV, VNAV are armed. Auto throttle armed in the FMA. V speeds are set. EFIS MCP, MIP CP pre-flight complete. almost getting ready to get out to the flying side of this. Let's see if I think the airport position reset. Um, we're not going to worry about that. We'll just do a pushback, I think, just so we can get going. You guys are probably getting bored enough. Over to the overhead now. 390 is going to be our cruise. And on the approach, once left. D357. Man, it's probably awfully hot here in Phoenix. I should have turned on those packs, but I was trying to set the stream up. Totally forgot about that. Alright, APU bleed on. Window heats can come on. And we're all set there. We're all set there. We're just about ready for push. I'm going to go ahead and get these ready to go. The demand pumps and turn on probes. Even though we don't need that. We're not going to be on APU long enough to worry about a fuel imbalance. So we can go ahead and turn on those. Where's the damn APU switch in the 3.7? I keep forgetting when I jump from aircraft to aircraft like that. We can start that. Y'all damn song. We'll get ready to push on out of here. Yeah, that guy's taking off. I think he was the only one, the only other guy here, right? There's our departures there, 545. There's myself, and that's picking up. Well, I'm picking up going to Denver. I don't know why that is. ZLA's on. We won't be skirting his airspace. So we're all fine there. And get an APU running. There we go. We can go on bus. And we can disconnect ground power. I'm actually going to close these doors. Parking brake can come on. Why did it not set that? I just lost parking brake control. That's a GSX thing. I've noticed it does that. Let me go try to reset that. I lose all my things? So GSX does something with SimConnect? I was wondering why that happens sometimes. Let me see if I can, I should be able to reload. If I recalibrate, I think that'll bring it back. You have to be freaking kidding me. So I have lost. Well, ailerons works, everything works. Why did this frickin' button assignments went out? Except for the throttle. I hope I didn't lose. Sure as hell did. It cleared frickin' everything out. Anybody know why IPC would do that all of a sudden? So I need to double click that. Auto throttle should be. On brake. On APU, let's get a push. God damn. Nose left.
Hello, Captain. We are waiting for pushback.
Should be TA and RO.
Locking gear. Departure check completed. Bypass vent inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Which one was my strobes? That wasn't it. Okay, that was it. Beacon. And I set the beacon. Trying to make. I thought I set the anti-collision. Alright, so we're looking for 26. We can bring in the fuel. We've got a... Oops. Not until we turn the packs off. And we should be going there. 26 into rising oil pressure and 2 rising. And we'll induce fuel at 26 into. Wait for starter cutout. Thanks, Storm. Yeah, this is that livery's by John Tavendale, the American One World livery. I've got his Reno Air, all the heritage jets.
Set parking brakes.
He's just done an awesome job for as long as I can remember in the community, providing those liveries free of charge. Alright, rise in oil pressure looking for 26 N1 or N2 on the number 1. There we go. So auto brake RTO is not going to work.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. 5 knots speed removed.
And this is Flight Beam's Phoenix, just in case anybody was wondering there. I heard starter cutout. Isolation valve can go to auto. Packs can go to auto. Now we can turn off the APU on gens.
Right is clear.
Everything's blanked out. Looks good there. Taxi light can come on. I don't have that assigned anymore. Yeah, ICAS ND, PFD, everything still looks good there. We can set flaps 5, 1, 2, 3 notches. Hey Obusis, good to see you back in the channel. Just another max duty day. Flight controls. Double check. Whoops. Uh-oh, something's not right. What did that do? Did ailerons do that? Okay. Cancel recall. Hopefully the tiller's still assigned. Nose wheel steering. Lap 5 set. I think we're ready to try to taxi out of here, don't you? We have to pull the parking brake off manually. Laps 5, I need to go up 1. So flaps 5 set and indicated where we are ready to taxi out. Altimeter is now 2984. Let's see if this works. Whoa! Something is way off. Oh, come on. We're not on Command A. Why is... Oh, yeah, there's something's going on, I think, with SimConnect and FSU IPC. Try this again. This is unlocking the thrust reversers, the throttle is. Crap. So FSU IPC is fucked up. Throttle set. Okay. Key presses. F1, F2, F1 key press not to be held, F2 key press to be held. Oh man. You've got to be kidding. I didn't have any crashes before. We just freaking crashed. God damn it. Let's try to reload this. We'll wait for unfrickin' believable. Sorry, guys. Shit. I should have probably tested this out before I went live. Everything was working before. I did test it out, actually. $2023. Oh, I wonder if I didn't have time correct on there either. Try this out one more time. I forgot I loaded up the sim to start signing FSU IPC assignments, and I'm wondering if and then I decided to go live and do a flight, but I didn't even bother to mess with the time. Hopefully, it was just a bad offset on the time. That would make sense on the weather discrepancies as well. Oh yeah. Nice thing about this M.2 is it does not take long to load. Before, I'd have to load all this up before I even started the stream. It would take literally 3 to 5 minutes. We'll let it initialize here. Wasn't that fast? Oh, it's back. All right. I think I got everything back. That's always nice. Go make sure I've got the outside view set to a locked spot when I want it. All right, there we go. There goes. This won't take long to get everything back up and running. So, and all right, ground power right quick. We'll need to establish that. Take off pitot. Emergency lights, times. Packs to auto. Window heat. Line the IRSs. Good thing these are fast to line. We're on ground power there. Position of strobe set. 390 is what we want to set. Whoop-de-doo! Charts-wise, 5357. Alright guys, give me just a second. We'll get everything set up. Got to get rid of the rest of this coffee. Be right back. No rush. Happy to wait. Yeah, thanks for being patient, guys. Alright, we're back. Let's go set this back up. Good thing I wrote everything down. Release fields 15, 388. 8 and 102. Uh, 1264 and 1376. This is where data link would come in handy right about now when you have to restart, right? Okay, we're still on ground connection. The one thing I'll bet you that parking brake works. We're on chocks. We can pause in it now again. Those are all in agreement. We'll take the left side. I did not resend that to... One thing I can do is re-export this. That way that'll speed that up on the loading there. Mouse is actually pretty difficult freaking use. That'll work. 2984. Notice that matches now just fine. Hit the D. Cruise winds for 241 at 40. And 50 minus 55 was the that's one thing we forgot to set too when we left, but that was our top of climb winds. Oh no, God dang it. Definitely don't want that. There we go. ISODEV plus 2C. If we go back, we can see, and it's showing +1, but that's going to be close enough. That'll work. Double D rate at, would we say, 45C. Take off page 2 first. Let's go connect back up the network really quick. We're going to reconnect SimStall. We're good there. vPilot. AAL545, 738, Liam ACHJ. Oh, Denver's on now. We'll have ATC. Yeah. So 33006, altimeter's 29084. Okay, 33006. No slope in FS. 1500 acceleration. So we're just turning these to hard. That should give us an NDAP 2 departure. No cutback, obviously. Flaps 5. 32, 34, 38. Yep, pretty damn close to what we had. Alright, so we're all set up there. Uh, 4.94 on the trim. Auto brake to RTO. Light directors. 390 rolled up. God, this mouse just freaking jumps up every time I'm trying to roll something. Wish this had a 1000 selector like the Trip 7 does. P58 on the initial. .138 on V2. LNAV, VNAV, auto throttle, FO's EFIS. Weather and terrain selected. EP pre-flight complete. I think we're all set to go there. Double D rate 245 CL nav, VNAV, and auto throttle arm the FMA. V-speed set in the PFD. We're all good there. Ready for. If I forgot anything, just let me know. The trim right here. See, it says when I clicked on the CG, it says 4.94. So that's how we set that. Okay, we're ready for APU. I'm gonna go ahead and click all these on ahead of time. That way, when we fire up the engines, we're set to go. Fuel pumps we'll turn all those on. We won't be on APU long enough for an imbalance. Program ready to go. We'll check the outside, make sure we're clear. Ground equipment's clear. Jetway's clear. Any other yahoos in the area? Nope. That's all good. Set. Frame rate's off. We're getting in the 50s. We're good there. Auto brake RTO set again on the FMA if I didn't already say that before. Wait for the APU to spool up on gens and we'll go for a push and we'll try it again and get out of here. Come on, come on. What is on gen there, we can disconnect from ground power. Parking brake is set. I heard that. That set's fine. We can go back to the FMC now, I believe, on this. Legs page on the FO side. Takeoff ref on our side. Let's go. Now we won't check that. Back to engine controls. We're good there. Ready to push. Please come up, GSX. Please come up. You have to be kidding me. Pissing me off here. We might be doing a manual push. We restart. If reloading that helps. Crap. Alright. GSX. No worries. Nose left. Probably not quite 90 degrees, or more than 90 degrees. Invalid entry.
And ground cockpit.
Do this the old-fashioned way. Fucking GSX.
We're all set to go up here. We've been cleared to push and start at your discretion.
Roger that, ready for push. Power and air clear, doors closed. We are ready for pushback. Release parking brake, please.
Whoops. We're already on TARA. Brakes off.
Okay, parking brake is off. Cleared to push.
Axe off. Beacon on.
Brakes off, here we go.
Rise in oil pressure number 2. Looking for 26N2. We're going to try this one more time. Oh, what the? Freaking menu bar. Alright. Probably gonna end up pushing back in the fucking taxiway or something. I hope not. Alright, number 2 coming. Well, the sim's running smooth. Give it that. So max motor and starter cutout. We've got number 1 rolling here. Rise in oil pressure. Looking for 26N2. We'll induce fuel. Close enough. Yeah, we're gonna be way in the frickin' taxiway. God. Oh, we're just gonna stop and push back here. Did it not stop? Yeah, it stopped. Alright. Lakes page is set. 1 good engine on number 2 so far. Starter cutout. Max motor should be 62.4. It's Prepare 3D, Luazi. Lockheed Martin Prepare 3D, version 4.2. I want to make sure flight controls are free and correct right here so far. They're looking good, looking good, looking good. Blank that out. Cancel recall set. We on break. We're on break. Flaps 5 can set. Make sure throttle set's working. Turn. Oh my God! Come on! Not again. It was all working nice before. Brake can come off. We're looking for flaps 5. One more. Overhead packs can come on. Isolation valve to auto APU can come off. Oh shit. God damn it. I'm all messed up today. That just delete out everything? No, we're still good. Alright. We have got an issue. Jesus. That should stow. Takes off the auto throttle. Alright, we're gonna... I'll have to remap this later. Just remember F2 and F1. We're gonna clear this out. Make sure, though, we can still arm the brake. We can. Parking brake still works. We're good. Alright. So we'll reassign that later. I just gotta remember F2 when I'm... everything else looks good. Let's get out of here. Let's taxi out. So... Yeah, and no GSX fucked me again. Oh, this is still messing up. Why is my throttles not frickin' working? Oh, crap. Come on. Damn this thing. Make sure this is gonna... No, it's just wanting to... That's a frickin'... Frickin' believable. I wonder if I don't need anything. Oh, come on. Come on! Why is that range off? Damn. This thing is... What is going on? I see what it's doing. So it's going into reverse. Let me clear this out. Max. So halfway down, it's going into reverse. So it's starting... Yeah, Storm. See, for some reason, FSU IPC is picking up reverser, which it shouldn't. And I don't know how to stop it from doing that. Let me rescan. No, it's set ranges. Oh man. Why is FSUIPC automatically doing this? This is ridiculous. Throttles toggle? So it's setting this range, and I honestly freaking don't know how to get rid of that. Can anybody tell me how to get rid of that or why that FSUIPC offset is doing that? Uh, it never did this before. Oh my god. Come on. Let me reset. No. Oh, wait a second. I think I may have figured this out. So this is still. How do I ignore the reversers? This never did this before, ever. I mean, we can't frickin' fly like this. Exclude sync pause. That should go to 0. I wonder if... Guys, I'm sorry about this. This is really freaking bad. I'm probably in the way. I'm gonna have to, God damn it. Whoops. I don't know what I just did there. Ah. I don't know how to fix this. This never freaking did this before. It should not be... Alright, well, we're gonna have to Google it. Alright, we're just gonna Google this real quick. I mean, this is gonna pretty much kill the flight if, I don't know. Oh, come on. Oh my God. That shouldn't be doing that. Oh, come. Oh. How can I set that to 0? Oh, this is insane. There's no way to frickin' get rid of this. And we flat out can't leave with this. Is there anybody that on stream that knows how to get rid of that? All right, I'm connected to the network, so I'm gonna have to try to move out of the freaking way. See, it's just reversing. It's that negative value there. No, Storm, I don't know. Everything is correct. Map throttle sync 18. Keep the joystick function disabled. This is just simply fucking ridiculous. It reset and not detects. Oh, here we go. No. Come on. So that's the range. Buttons and switches. Okay, so we might be able to get away with this. Try it out. Ah. It's weird that it's almost like full throttle. I'm gonna be able to taxi out. I'm at 31. Brake is off. Why aren't I moving? What has happened to this frickin' sim? brake reverse? So we're stuck. Stim Connect's fucking broken? So it's not that the parking brake is reversed. This is... Everything worked just fine. Oh my god. I mean, when I reinstalled, I tested everything. The throttles were working fine. I was flying around the aircraft, and now it's just freaking not working. This is fucking stupid. I've only been using Flight Sim since its first frickin' version. Why are the brakes mapped to the fucking throttles? What in the hell? X and Y. Frickin' deleted everything. That's part of the problem right there is, there's nothing conflicting. I've taken out all the buttons. Throttle cut. Okay. I'm kind of at a loss. Why does that... Why does toe brakes reverse? Oh, it's affecting the, toe brakes are affecting the... That's why the throttles aren't working. It's the toe brakes, guys. So, I figured out. That's got to be an FS then. Toe brakes are affecting axis assignment. I'm going to delete that. And we're going to go back into FSU IPC. It's still processing the fuck. God damn. Come on. The toe brakes are still affecting the reversers. But I got... At least I got brakes back. Or, left axis. Throttle reverser axis shouldn't be assigned, so... X-axis, okay. Reverser axis not set. Let's see if this fixes that. God damn it. Come on. Why is the speed brake armed? That's armed. That's off. This is the most fucked up thing I have ever seen in my fucking life. Why is rudders work fine? Why does that engage the reversers, the toe brakes? There's absolutely no frickin' reason for it. This axis, all this stuff is fine. I'm guessing we're probably gonna have to shut this down because I'm gonna have to reset everything to defaults probably. Let's try that right quick. It's still frickin' doing it. God damn it. See, okay, so I can move. Brakes work, but they are assigned to the reversers. Why? Axis. That's not an axis, is it? No. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Left brake. Right brake. Did I get that working now? We're moving. I got left brake, right brake. That works. Now the question is, does this work? Yes, that works. So it's just a matter of go back in. It's still gonna, I still can't get rid of that, so. See if we can get out of here. See, the wind effects are still fucked up and prepared. It's just wanting to jaunt me all over. And this is... we'll see what else is messed up. So anyways, well, the sim's a lot smoother. Hopefully that you can see. Turn the auto throttle back on. Make sure the lights. That's all good. AP's off. Lap size set, we're ready to go there. Make sure nobody's coming. So we're definitely going to have to fix that this throttle problem. Let's just see if we can get out of here. Alright, want 40% for takeoff go around. We're set. Looking for 91.6, 91.7 PCIe engines. $80 knots, cross check. Check, cross check.
V1. Rotate. V2.
Positive rate, gear up. Still a little glitchy. Flight director, we're at 400 feet. We can engage the autopilot, DNAV and LNAV. So there's a little bit of stutters. This is the part in the stream where hopefully you guys will be able to tell me how it's looking. We're going to hold V2 plus 20 here. We should. We can go to flaps 2 now. Auto brake off, gear lever down, or to off. Pitching over for acceleration height now. So even offloading the cores, and I've got ORBX FTX running. Flap 1, it's still kind of not as smooth. We're at 28, dipping down into the single digits. Flaps up now. So we're getting crappy frame rates really with this beast of a system. And I've got settings not much higher except for autogen than I did previously. So that's not encouraging. N1's, climb 1's engaged. The textures are crisp. They're on ultra. We should make this right turn over Maryvale. The only thing I added were cloud shadows. See how glitchy it is? It's almost not as smooth as it was on before. Frame rate's in the 20s. Nothing wrong with the autopilot tracking that perfectly. I can take terrain off. So let me know how that segment's looking in the stream. Is it clipping terribly, like skipping frames? Or are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? So climbing through 10.4 now, we're on our way up to, should be on our way up to 390. Let me set that. So, and this really is, I mean, I've got half the settings most people have with half the processor, and we're getting this kind of performance. I'm not sure what to think. And this is extremely, the process lasso is not working either. Here's what I'm getting across the cores. Bear 3D, it's only using half the CPU. GPU is fine. Just for the heck of it, we'll so I'm at 4x MSA, textures Ultra 16, no FXA, desync triple buffering on, unlimited. Level of detail, everything here is Ultra, which is where I had it before with a quarter of the processor. Auto gen is very high. That shouldn't be a reason for the clipping. The distance, complex. So there's really nothing here that should be causing, we're just going to let it fix itself. I'm taking off shadows, cloud shadows. So if you see that artifacting in there, that's what's going on. It has not affected frame rates any. Hasn't affected the stuttering any. So as I move out of the city, granted, performance will start to increase. So even with Process Lasso has not helped. Let's try this combination and see what happens. So $4,200 PC, and I can't run half the settings other people can run with half the PC I have. What is wrong with that picture? We're going to try with there's cloud shadows back on. I auto gen distance I went down. The stuttering is really stupid. For 60 frames a second that I'm getting now, I can set standard. Did I set my road to that? Yeah, okay. So if anybody has any ideas as to why, now we're going out of the city, the frames just dipped to like 7 and they went up to 60. I could probably try limiting the frames. I wonder if VSync has anything to... Let me try to turn on VSync, turn off VSync, just... which I know is not what everybody does. Because I've got G-Sync enabled on my monitor already. I wonder if that's conflicting. I'm going to try turning off G-Sync. God damn it, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the control panel. Now this should be... $120, oh crap, 120 hertz. I believe on my monitor. Come on, goddammit. Stuttering is just really bad. I'm getting like 73 frames now, but it's choking. $80 frames. Good night. Let me try turning off triple buffering now. Yeah, this is horrible. Alright, we're not in anybody's way. What the fuck just... This is almost worse than my old system. Oh my god. Sorry guys, this is just bad. I'm open to suggestions. So 120 hertz. That matches. T1. Just set up the descent forecast too. I forgot to do that before we left. 45 of 28. Welcome to the world of FS. Endless tweaks. Doesn't matter what you get. I mean, this is just clipping along horribly. The graphics are a little fuzzy as well. I think one thing we're going to do reset to the defaults. Refresh 144. God, I'm not sure I understand it. Choking somewhere, because you can tell I just went to 123 frames a second, 140, and it's clipping. That was application controlled. I'm thinking I should probably, when I have these settings, good God, 100 and something frames. All of a sudden now I just fix that. I'll bet if I restarted the sim, outside view, wing view is like over 100. Now one would think that with those kind of frame rates it's having trouble drawing in stuff. Where you'd think my frame rates would be better than they should be. It's across my desktop. GPU 79. Well, nothing is really... I wonder if I just need a reboot now. We'll try to make it in. I mean, this is so slow and laggy. Frame rate's in the hundreds. God, if I just got it smooth loading through here, man, this would be insane. Inside the cockpit, we're getting 50s, 60s. This is just, it's glitchy. Something is choking. My system. And I don't know what it is. Thinking that if I end up doing a reboot on the next flight, I'll bet you some of the stuff's gonna get solved. But clearly, I mean, you can see it's affecting the mouse. Something is way off. And Denver just went offline. That sucks. CPU usage is only at 69, and I'm not even overclocked either. Out of curiosity, we probably ought to look at the temps. I think these are all normal. Come on. .7 stock. Pump is on. Take this on up. M.2 I can see it's drawing the terrain in and everything. It's clear. Going to well over 100. And the outside view is just insane. $120s. $134. Maybe I don't have enough options checked. $147. Holy cow. I just wish I knew why it was choking up. Hopefully I'll be able to land this thing. We're coming up on AURORA now. Yeah, 11,000 will be normal. Yeah, we're in North Flow now. 36 knots. Holy shit. 320 at 26. Five left. We'll take that from Ladora. We're back on the Ladora. The Ladora 3.5 left. That looks all right. Wish I knew what was causing these. I didn't do this yesterday when I was messing around. "70 frames in the air." Frame rates are insane. If I had the crispness or the smoothness, man, we'd be in business. So top of descent, not for a while. And what we need, approach information. P3DV4.2. Missed approach to 10. Gonna roll up to men's. Fuck. On. God damn it. Jumping up into like the 70s with the panel on. Got the frame rates I wanted, I just need the smoothness. Look at that, in the hundreds. Wow. Go grab some water here. Be right back. So I wonder if maybe we need to check that the output here also. Trying to remember if there's any way to set this. So we can also see Streamlabs really isn't yeah, this is just fucking glitchy as hell now. It was not like this before. So what I'm thinking is I may just stop the stream. And try to find out what's causing this. I already got a license. Fucking shit. I don't know why I'm getting frames in the 70s and this thing is just glitching along. It shouldn't happen. It's the desktop too is all. And when I click out of prepared 3D, it's fine. I'm thinking I need a reboot. I wonder if I just pop in and out of full screen. Try to watch that for a minute. Yeah, it's still glitching. Also want to see if this works. The outro. What the hell is going on? What the fuck? Oh. So we're just testing here, guys. Give me a second. Ah, come on. Shit. Had this working just a second ago. There we go. Try to catch up and see the stream. Alright guys, I'm going to cut it off here. Try to figure out what the glitching is, why I'm getting frame rates. In some cases it's 145 and the smoothness is not working. So thanks for tuning in. Probably won't be back tonight, depends. So we'll see what happens. Alright, have a good one.